Central Florida. The city of Orlando is the setting for the war. A defensive anchor with playmaking flair. Bam Adebayo brings toughness and touch to the floor as they prepare for the Magic. Warriors, Magic up next. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. We got Trey Lyles. DeJounte Murray is out there with Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, down low. Clock is at 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they play 10 games, each side would win 5.
And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, BA, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now it's time to have some fun.
Now here's Murray. Mobley grabs the board. Brooks outside to the middle. Here's Capella. Adebayo grabs the board. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Lyles. Down low. Nembhard lays it up and banks it in.
Working hard in the paint, Nembhard knows you got to bring it down low.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Jamal Mosley gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about how to play defense against DeJounte Murray. Coach said, well, DeJounte has made it no secret he plays better with the ball in his hands. So obviously we want to force him to give it up and act as more of a shooter whenever we can. That's easier said than done, but even if it happens a few times, that can change the game. BA, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Highland misses.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Adebayo sets a screen. Ingles passes to Lyles. Murray from outside. Mobley grabs the board. The Magic have gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside, Highland. Screen by Capella to the paint. And the layup is good. Capella's got his second basket on the night.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
Murray passes to Ingles. Inside. And stolen by Mobley. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Mobley.
Good job by Brooks. Getting a close-in look and capitalizing.
And the Defensive Player of the Year for 2025, Evan Mobley. What makes him so formidable, Grant?
Well, you know, he has a similar physical frame to Hall of Famer Kevin Garnett. Long-armed and athletic at 6'11", and the intangibles are all there as far as timing and IQ.
Here's Brown. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Brooks against Ingles. Pass to Brown. Now Brooks. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. The fourth spot held by the Warriors.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
And the Magic making a change here. Sheboy's checked in. Lopez, he's checked in for the Warriors. Sasser comes in for Murray. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Brown against Ingles. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brown. Still no points. Outside, Highland. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. From deep, Mobley. Orlando again missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Okogie comes in for Brooks. Karis LeVert's checked in for Brown. And Mitchell subbed in for Highland. Here's LeVert. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You know, you can see the confidence level LeVert has by how often he hunts for his shot, especially from there.
Right side Adebayo. Pass to Sasser. Now here's Brown. And here's Lopez. And the Warriors miss again.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised too.
Here's Sheboy. And here's LeVert, defended by Brown. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Pass to Lopez. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
LeVert goes against Brown. The shot by LeVert, no good. The Warriors have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Brown, that's good.
A guy who knows how to finish inside. Brown gets it done in the paint.
Magic trail by 3. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Brown against LeVert. Drops in the layup for 2. LeVert's gotten his second bucket on the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Pass to Lopez. Now here's Grant. Adebayo sets a screen to the inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
Okogie's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's Mamukelashvili. To the middle. Tipped. And here's the fast break. Here's Wade. And he lays it in off the breakaway. The Warriors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Here's Collier. Inside. Pass to Mamukelashvili. 6 to shoot. And here's Sasser. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Mitchell with the ball. He's scoreless. Orlando moving the ball around. Pass to Wade. Here's Mitchell. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Herder. Now Grant, defended by Jackson. Back to Herder. Now here's Jackson. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Okogie. Clock at 4. Pass to Mitchell. Over Grant. Mitchell misses.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Oh, Grant throws it down.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill.
Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Hey, you know what he lacks inside, he makes up for with his vertical.
Outside Herder. Here's Grant, defended by Jackson. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Watch out below. Grant just showing no regard for the bucket there, looking like he was trying to tear that thing off.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Magic trail by 6. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Mitchell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's the triple. He can't get that one to fall. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Warriors on top, up 6. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
On the floor for the Warriors, Joe Ingles is out there with Trey Lyles. Then there's Brook Lopez. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. And it's Brown in at the 2-guard. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. The Magic building up a roster of players who D up. Coach Jamal Mosley said, your culture is the type of guys you bring in, the type of people you have around. If you're a defensive team, then you probably have defensive guys. You can't be that and have all shooters that don't defend. Brian, back to you.
Yeah, they've got the personnel. Thanks a lot, Allie. Orlando with the ball. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. It's Ingles with the drive, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now here's LeVert. Jackson, the screen. Second shot opportunity. Warriors with the rebound.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Now here's Nembhard. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Brown passes to LeVert. Pass to Mobley. Driving in. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the night. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Murray's checked in for the Warriors. And let's use this time to have a look at last year's steals leaders. DeJounte Murray, third.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Now here's Lopez. The kick out to Ingles. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
And they caused a lot of headaches with their on-ball defense. They cracked the top 10 in team steals. More than a few games changed because of their aggressive defense.
And they wanted to make an impact on the defensive end and accomplish that goal. First in the league in blocks. A defensive powerhouse. Shibwe's checked in for Mobley. Bam Adebayo's checked in for the Warriors. LeVert passes to Highland. Back to LeVert. The 3-ball. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Murray for 3. And it's Orlando with a rebound. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. Brooks, the pass to Highland. It's intercepted. Brown against LeVert. Pass to Lyles. Left side Ingles. Right side Adebayo. Just 4 to shoot. Rebounded by Shibwe. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Lyles a screen.
Brown is a physical player, so he's not going to be bothered by contact or having to play through contact.
Capella, screen on Ingles. Brooks, the pass to Highland. Orlando moving the ball around. Stolen by Ingles. Pass to Murray. Outside Adebayo. Lyles a screen. Clock at 6. Adebayo passes to Brown. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando with the rebound. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer. Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Outside, Highland. Now Capella. LeVert outside. Highland, the pass to Capella. Brooks outside. Lets it go from deep. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
A guy who shoots freely at the perimeter, Brooks, can do real damage from out there.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Orlando making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Capella. Okogie comes in for Brooks. And Mitchell subbed in for LeVert. Now here's Highland. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Shibwe. Here's Wade. From behind the arc. Shibwe misses. The Warriors lead by 8. Here's Collier. Grant outside. Fires the 3. On target from range. Grant's got 7 points.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Here's Okogie. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Herder gets the bucket.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Magic trail by 13. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Shibwe. Now Highland to halt the run. It's rebounded by Golden State. Mamukelashvili's got his 4th rebound in this one. Herder finds Grant. Sasser outside. Here's the pick. Here's Mamukelashvili from deep. And the Warriors with another 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Right side Mitchell. And the layup is good off the glass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Grant outside. A minute 29 left in the first half. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Highland. On the wing, Wade. The 3. And Highland good for 3.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire, and they've yet to find the match.
Here's Herder following the 3-point basket by Orlando. He drops it from range.
Hey, in today's NBA game, I think you have to stretch the floor if you're going to be competitive and give yourself the best chance to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Now here's Highland. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Collier. Outside Herder. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now here's Grant. Defense is right there. Herder from long range. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And we're going to take a moment to talk about something. I've been seeing Shaq's face everywhere lately. Kenny, do you think it's fair to say Shaq is the king of sponsorships?
Interesting question, Ernest. Shaq, I do see you a lot in a lot of commercials, but I don't know if I call you the king of anything.
Ernie is right. I am indeed the king of sponsorship. Everybody wants the big Diesel stamp of approval.
Shaq, you ever think of doing any pro bono work? I've got a neat spot that I think you'd be perfect for.
Where's that restaurant at?
And let's talk now about that first half. What a commanding start for the Golden State Warriors.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Jeremy Grant. Man, is he getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for Orlando. It's a 16-point game. Mobley out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Bones Highland. Then there's Christian Brown. And it's Capella in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12. A rebound by Ingles.
Working from medium range. He was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Outside Murray. Lyles down low. Guarded by Capella. Stolen by Capella. Outside Brown. Pass to Highland. Murray again. It's Brooks. Now here's Brown. Orlando moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. And it's Brooks missing. The Warriors lead by 16. And here's Murray. Left side Adebayo. It's stolen by Highland. Brown passes to Mobley. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook. Mobley's got 5 now.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
Here's Lyles. No made baskets yet. Shot clock at 2. Here's Ingles. The offensive rebound. Adebayo, that's good.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Outside Brown. Pass to Brooks. Mobley outside. Now here's Highland. This one for 3. Buries it from 3. He's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Ingles. Lyles a screen. Ingles, that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 16.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Now here's LeVert. Jackson with a screen on Murray. LeVert passes to Jackson. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Lyles. Now here's Lopez. Defended by Jackson. And Lopez gets it to go.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Down low. Brown passes to Mobley. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Guys, back to you.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's LeVert. Just 5 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. LeVert's got 6.
What a tough make that was by LeVert. Refused to be denied, and great concentration.
Pass to Lyles. Back to Ingles. Here's Lyles, covered by Mobley. Lyles, the pass to Murray. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Wade, he's checked in for Orlando. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Orlando, number 1.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Here's Nembhard. To the inside. Here's Mamukelashvili. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That shot off the mark. Magic trail by 14. Inside. Here's Brown. Wade, the pass to Brown. Orlando moving the ball around. It's LeVert on the wing. He's guarded by Nembhard. Jackson. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
To the paint. Mamukelashvili passes to Brown. Pass to Herder. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Brown. Here's Wade. Jackson, right side. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Mamukelashvili. Mamukelashvili's got 5 rebounds tonight. Herder passes to Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, he really puts himself in position to help his team wherever they need him. He works hard to contribute on every play.
Jackson with a screen on Brown. There's the 3. Outside Brown. Pass to LeVert. Outside Brown. Here's Wade. Here's LeVert. Orlando again missing.
Decent look from mid-range for sure, but that's not really his shot.
And here's Nembhard. He's checked by LeVert. Nembhard, the pass to Mamukelashvili. And here's Herder. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Herder. Herder's got 3 assists tonight.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Brown. Jackson with a screen on Brown. And the 3 off target.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
It's rebounded by Wade. Magic trail by 18. LeVert outside. Here's Wade.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
From downtown, the Warriors pull it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Herder from long range. That shot is off. Orlando has gone just 1 of 5 from 3-point range here in the 3rd quarter. LeVert passes to Jackson. LeVert with the ball. He's got 6. Herder with it. He's picked up by Brown. Pass to Mamukelashvili. And stolen by Jackson. To the middle. Here's LeVert. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Well, you give Caris LeVert that kind of positioning, guys, I mean, he's going to finish with power.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. So Orlando ends up going with a new group. 1:07 left in the third. Pass to Lyles. Here's Collier. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. For three, Collier. Stolen by Capella. Now here's Highland. Tightly guarded. Mitchell, the pass to Okogie. Misses the three.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Great positioning on the putback.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Pass to Collier. Now here's Ingles. Now Graham. The three is up. Rebounded by Highland. Brooks left side. Now Highland. Back to Brooks. The three from Mitchell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for the Warriors, they've got Bam Adebayo. Trey Lyles is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Collier in at the 2.
Oh, the hammer. Mobley, a powerful dude out there.
Pass to Lyles. Sinks it from distance. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Okogie. And he banks in the layup.
Well, I like this from Okogie. I mean, still refining his perimeter game, so he makes his presence felt inside.
Pass to Lyles. Back to Murray. To the paint. Stolen by Mobley. We played just over a minute here in the 4th. Now Mitchell. For 3. Offensive board. And Capella gets it to go.
Capella's a capable scorer from the interior. Nice job there.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Collier. Lyles a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with a 3.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
And here's Mitchell. Down low. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Checked in for Okogie. The Warriors also with a sub. Nembhard, he's checked in for Collier. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Murray against Mitchell. Murray passes to Adebayo. They kick it out to Murray. 4 on the clock. Mobley grabs the board.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Capella. Now Mobley, defended by Murray. Outside Adebayo. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. On the wing, Ingles. Here's Lyles. Here's Adebayo. Hammering it home. Adebayo.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Capella, the pass to Brown. Mobley, a screen on Nembhard. Pass to Mitchell. It's rebounded by Golden State. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Well, he's kind of deflating their chances, and I know he really wants to help the team, but this is not the way to go about it.
Now here's Adebayo. Murray for 3. Orlando with the rebound. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Orlando moving the ball around. On the wing, Brooks. Ingles defending. Back to Brown. Pass to Mitchell. Launches it. Orlando again missing.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Back to Nembhard. And stolen by Brown. Jumps up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Brown does a lot of stuff well, but I think he's at his best in the open floor.
Here's Lyles. Back to Murray. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ingles. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Mitchell finds Mobley. Outside for Brooks. Shoots over Ingles. And it's Brooks missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for Golden State. They led by as many as 18. Brooks against Ingles. Here's Adebayo. Brown grabs the board. Magic trail by 9. Pass to Brooks. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Mobley passes to Brown. The fader. Capella can't get it to go. Golden State has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Murray passes to Adebayo. Back to Murray. Outside, Ingles. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fires from the wing. Orlando making a switch here. Highlands checked in. And Golden State also making a switch. Lopez is checked in. The Warriors lead by 9. Now here's Murray. To end the drought. And it's good on the lay-in.
Well, you look at Murray's development of his inside game. Boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
Now here's Highland. Mobley outside. Using the glass to lay it in.
Yeah, sometimes you know contact is coming, and Mobley did a nice job making sure he got the bucket.
Murray, a screen on Brooks. Let's loose for three. Oh, it doesn't go.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Mobley banks it home. Big shot.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Outside Murray. Nembhard outside. Lopez, the screen on Brown. Outside Lopez. Clock at 6. And the three misses.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Highland. Now Mobley. Brooks outside. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
And that's where Lopez specializes. A great rim protector is he.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Picked by Murray. Here's Lyles, covered by Mobley. Lopez! Capella pulls it down. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for Orlando. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth. A minute 4 left in the final quarter. And he nails it!
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Highland against Murray. Outside Lopez. Shoots a three. It's money from deep.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And the Magic call time here. They're down by 7. They trail by 7. Outside Brown. Now Brooks. Highland. Murray pulls it down. And here are the Warriors now. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Lopez. 6 to shoot. Lopez, the screen on Brooks. That misses. So it's Golden State winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Bam, of all the aspects that went into this win, which do you think was most important?
Our defense, man. You know, when it got down to crunch time, we really locked in, and we pride ourselves on that, like I always say. And, you know, we take those matchups, those one-on-one matchups personally. And we got the stops, and we got a W. We got to tough this one out.
It's always better when you can make it personal. Thanks so much, Bam.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Bam Adebayo.